He waited impatiently at the airport, unsure of how the reunion would unfold. He hadn't seen her in 2 years and wasn't sure if she would recognize him. Finally, the flight arrived, and passengers began emerging. When he spotted her and her companion turning the corner, he knelt down and motioned to her. It was a moment he had been eagerly anticipating, one he would always remember. Army Staff Sergeant Tom Hansen first met Taylor, a Labrador, during his deployment. He never anticipated the deep bond they would form. After training to be a military service dog handler, he was assigned to Taylor, a bomb-sniffing dog trained to detect explosives, ammunition, weapons, and vehicles. Their professional relationship quickly became much more meaningful. On their first mission together, Sergeant Hansen and Taylor were assigned to a special forces team and tasked with searching a mountain pass. About 20 minutes into the mission, Taylor's behavior changed. Sergeant Hansen knew she had detected something, but she was not pinpointing a specific location. As he approached her, he realized there was an IED buried just inches from his foot. This experience taught him a valuable lesson: always trust his dog. Their bond deepened over time, and Taylor played a vital role in keeping them safe. She detected explosive traps and protected him during firefights. After each mission, Taylor was rewarded with a ball. Sergeant Hansen credits her with saving his life multiple times. "She's who I have. It's because of her I came back alive," he says. After 2 deployments, Sergeant Hansen left active duty, but he wanted Taylor to come with him. Military dogs are often available for adoption by their handlers, but when the time came, another handler needed a capable bomb-sniffing dog, so Taylor stayed on duty. The separation was difficult for Hansen, who had grown deeply attached to Taylor. "When they save your life that many times, they become part of your family," he said. Later, after transitioning back to civilian life and starting a relationship with Army Staff Sergeant Emily Donner, Hansen never forgot about Taylor. When Taylor turned 10 and was ready to retire, Hansen was determined to bring her home. However, there was one challenge: the high cost of transporting retired military dogs. Fortunately, a kind-hearted flight attendant, Molly Oliver, volunteered to help. Molly had already helped reunite several retired military dogs with their handlers at her own expense, and when she heard about Taylor, she knew she had to assist. Molly flew to the base in Missouri where Taylor was being kept, picked her up, and even bought her a first-class seat for the journey. When they arrived in Boise, Idaho, Sergeant Hansen was waiting for them at the airport. As soon as Taylor saw him, she ran to him. It was an emotional reunion, and Hansen could immediately tell that Taylor recognized him by the sound of his voice. Once they got home, Taylor followed him everywhere, clearly knowing she was finally back where she belonged. Though Taylor is now older, Hansen is committed to ensuring she has a happy and fulfilling retirement. "I'm just going to give her the best retirement I can," he says. After being apart for so long, he never plans to leave her side again. Being a military dog in a war zone had taken its toll on Taylor, and as their deployment neared its end, she began to shut down. Sergeant Hansen explained that she wouldn't work if he was holding a weapon, and she started showing signs of PTSD. Dogs, like humans, can experience such trauma, making the reunion with her handler even more special. Molly's help in bringing Taylor and Hansen back together was truly a blessing. "Molly is like family now to us," says Hansen. He is deeply grateful for her role in their reunion. Molly, for her part, began working on a non-profit organization to continue helping reunite retired military dogs with their handlers, and invited Sergeant Hansen to join the board. Hansen's love for animals goes beyond his bond with Taylor. Before they were reunited, he had rescued a boxer named Harley who had been abandoned after being shot in the leg and suffering severe injuries. His deep compassion for animals is a testament to his character. Sergeant Donner, his fiancée, says, "If you love animals that much, you have to be a good person," and we couldn't agree more.